Let's take you right back to Fourways in Johannesburg, where the ANC Ekurhuleni Regional Conference continues then with their conference at the Indaba Hotel and Conference Centre in Fourways. I believe that Duduzi Manana, a former minister, is up on the stand at this time.
Kutwalo Raposa, who's representing the Youth League, and Comrade Bafana Zemo, who's representing the South African Communist Party. Comrade, that's the Electoral Committee of Conference. Having introduced the Electoral Committee, I'm now going to invite the Elections Agency to run the affairs of elections. Manza! Over to you, ma'am.
Good afternoon. Sanbonan. Molweni. Oh, my name is Ncedisa Mthenjwa from the Elections Agency. I am with a team that is assisting me to run this process. Comrades, this is how we are going to run the process. I'll give you reports of what we found when we opened the box and proceed to give you the outcomes, confirm the candidates, and then take further nominations from the floor. Comrades, we sent sealed nomination boxes to the provincial office for the purposes of regions to lodge their nomination forms in. We opened the nomination box on Wednesday and received 129 nomination packages. We were then provided with a verification report, a signed verification report, which indicated that 98 branches qualified. Then we had 9 wards that disqualified then. We also had 1 ward that was not appearing on the verification report. Out of that, there were 21 duplicates. As per your guidelines, we are saying branches in the region are 112. For a nomination to qualify for the official position, it needs to be nominated by 20% of branches in the region. That number then is 22 branches, Congress. For your RC additional members, it needs to be nominated by 10% of branches in the region, and that number is 11, Congress. We have since been advised, Congress, to add 5 more branches that have been condoned, I assume. Therefore, the total number of qualifying branches would be 103. We understand some of those branches will have to be quarantined. Their votes will have to be quarantined or kept aside when voting until a further determination can be made about their status, Congress. Comrades, for a name to qualify from the floor, Comrades, you have adopted credentials, and you are saying you are 334 voting delegates present at this conference. Now, for a name to qualify from the floor, if from the list of nominees that will be reading out you wish to add a name, that name will need to be supported by 25% of voting delegates, which is 84. So for a name to qualify from the floor, it will need to be supported by 84 voting delegates. Comrades, allow me then to proceed and give you the outcomes from the branches in alphabetical order by their surnames. Not in any other preference, alphabetical order by their surnames. For the position of the regional chairperson, There are two candidates that met the minimum threshold, and that is Mzwandile Masina and Dr. Xhakaza. Deputy Chairperson, two names met the minimum threshold, that is Johannesburg Labati and Teliswa Mgweba. Regional Secretary, two names met the minimum threshold, that is TK Ngiza and Nokutula Xaba. For the position of the Deputy Regional Secretary, two names also met the minimum threshold, that is Muiboni Mhlongo and Andile Mgwevu. For the last position, that of the Regional Treasurer, two names also met the minimum threshold, that is the name of Absalom Budeli and Sillo Sikoko. Regional Chairperson candidates is Comrade Mzwandile Masina in the House, and does he accept the nomination to stand as the Regional Chair? Can we please get the mic over to the comrade?
Thank you very much. My name is Comrade Mzwandile Masina. I accept the nomination.
Thank you. Is Comrade Dr. Xhakaza in the House, and does he accept the nomination to stand as the Regional Chair?
Thank you very much. My name is Dr. Xhakaza. I accept the nomination.
Comrades, allow us to quickly finalize this process so that you can go and vote. Deputy Chairperson candidates, Comrade Johannesburg Labati, are you in the House, and do you accept the nomination?
No, thank you very much. My name is Comrade Johannesburg Labati. I accept the nomination.
Thank you, sir. Comrade Teliswa Mgweba, are you in the House, and do you accept the nomination to serve as the Deputy Chair?
Thank you very much, Chair. My name is Teliswa Mgweba. I accept the nomination.
Comrades, Aigabi, ixesha lixhathwe yinja. Regional Secretary. Regional Secretary. Comrade TK Ngiza, are you here? Do you accept the nomination?
Yes, my name is Tembinkosi Ngiza. I accept the nomination.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Comrade Nokutula Xaba, are you here? Do you accept the nomination? Comrade Nokutula.
Igama lami nguNokutula Xaba. Yeah, I accept the nomination.
Thank you, ma'am. Can we move? Deputy Secretary. Comrade Muiboni Mhlongo, are you here? Do you accept the nomination as the Deputy Secretary? Whoa.
Thank you, Chairperson of the session. My name is Comrade Muiboni Mhlongo. I accept the nomination.
Comrade Andile Mgwevu, are you here? Do you accept the nomination?
Okay, ngiyabonga igama lami nguAndile wakamngwevu. Ngiyama. Accept nomination.
Siyabonga, thank you. Regional Treasurer. Regional Treasurer candidates. Comrade Absalom Budeli, are you here to accept nomination as the Regional Treasurer?
Thank you very much. My name is Absalom Budeli. I accept the nomination of Regional Treasurer.
Comrade Silos Koko, are you here to accept nomination as the Regional Treasurer?
Lina laka ke Marcelo wa Sekoko ke accept nomination ya treasurer.
Thank you, sir. Comrades, allow me now to invite further nominations from the floor for the position of the Regional Chairperson. Are there further nominations from the floor, Regional Chairperson? Comrades, from where I am, I don't see a hand that wishes to make a further nomination for this position. Nominations are officially closed. We have 2 candidates. Their name will appear in the ballot paper in alphabetical order by their surnames. Deputy Chair, further nominations for this position? From where I am standing, comrades, I don't see any person that wishes to make a nomination for this position. Therefore, nominations are closed. Regional Secretary. Regional Secretary, further nominations for this position, comrades? Comrades, nominations are closed for this position. Deputy Secretary, further nominations from the floor? Nominations officially closed for this position. Regional Treasurer, further nominations? Nominations are closed, comrades, for this position. Comrades, this is what is going to happen now. Allow us to go and prepare the ballot paper whilst the RS or the deputy RS is signing off the voters' rolls for us. This is what we will require when you come to vote. Your tag, your voting tag, an additional form of identification. We ask that comrades do not bring their cell phones into the voting hall. Please do not bring your cell phones into the voting hall. And we are asking from plenary and the steering committee to allow us to first allow those delegates that would have their ballots quarantined to vote first, so that we deal with that administration and put it aside. Then we will then call you by zones so that you can come and vote. Voting hall is just here. It's lecture hall 9, but there will be someone that will be coming to fetch you from plenary to take you to the voting stations. Are there questions, comrades, regarding the voting process? Comrades, Mandbalege Nkosi.
All right, as you saw there, nominations are now closed and indeed voting will be taking place shortly.